You too. I was a little bit upset because this verdict came in, man. I was looking for next week or something like that for this verdict with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard to come out, and that joint coming out today. And the little money that I had on my card to rent a car, I just spent that this morning buying me some starch for my shirts. I ran out of bleach. I got me six big old bottles of starch. Cause I don't dilute my starch. I use concentrate, so that way my shirt is always stiff. You see how nice and stiff my collars are because I starch them jokers, boy. And I'm gonna tell you something. And my wife is gonna be upset because she didn't put this much starch in my shirts. And now that I like it like this, I told her, I said, "Girl, you gonna have to start doing my shirts like this. I like them stiff, man. You know, they even feel better when they nice and stiff." But I was a little upset because, feeling some kind of way, man, because I wanted to be out at the courthouse when that verdict came. And I just realized maybe that's not where God want me to be. Maybe God don't want me out at that courthouse. Maybe that's why I went and spent that money this morning, so I wouldn't be there. And maybe he want me in Old Town to be. And wouldn't that be funny if everybody from the courthouse come to Old Town? Wouldn't that be hilarious if I'm standing in Old Town and here come Johnny Depp? Boy, that would be hilarious. I ain't lying. And here I'm feeling some kind of way because I can't get out to the courthouse. And you don't. Now I ain't gonna even put y'all on television. I ain't gonna even put y'all on social media because I ain't sponsoring nobody. Hold on, I gotta take a sip of something. I drink water and kombucha. I don't do no juices, no sodas, nothing. Matter of fact, kombucha is my soda. If I ain't drinking that, I'm drinking water. That's it. That's how I keep this good look. That's how I keep my good looks. They say black don't crack. It's because I don't drink a lot of sodas, man. I don't eat a lot of meat. I don't do that. So consequently, my system is not overworked. But no, man. And see, these are some of the things that we can be upset with God about, because we have in our mind things that we want to do, and then when we can't do it the way we see it, then we get upset. We become disillusioned. We become discouraged when it don't go the way we think it should go. And in reality, how you think it should go might not be the best way for you. And that's why I keep telling y'all, man, you have to believe the process. And that's the most difficult thing for you to overcome, would be dealing with the process, letting things work out, not be pressed for time. See, a lot of us are pressed for time, man. That's what make us panic, because we press for time. And when you become pressed for time, you start trying to force an issue. You try to make what you looking for happen. When you press for time, because at the end of the day, man, you don't want your time to run out. You don't want to be disappointed. You don't want to fall behind. And sometimes when people are not successful, when they do fall behind, when it don't work out, that's when they become depressed. And discouraged and despondent and disillusioned, because they thought something was supposed to work one way and it didn't work that way. You're going to have patience when you get out here and get on this road, man, called success. You got to have a lot of patience. You have to learn how to really be repetitious when you get on this road called success, because you're going to have to do some stuff over and over and over and over and over again, and repetition can't bother you. See, the problem with repetition for most folk is it get on their nerves. They don't have the discipline to be repetitious. And see how the successful way of being repetitious is always have 2 or 3 different ways that you can express the same thing, that you can say the same thing, that you can believe the same thing. So when one way you start getting tired of that, then switch over to another way that you're still saying the same thing, but you're just saying it a different way. And that'll stop you from being bored with repetition. And then once you get it into your system and you start developing that discipline, because now you can do it over and over and over again, and there are times that you'll look up and, man, you could be saying the same thing for a couple of hours and it don't even bother you, because now you're conditioned to repetition. See, repetition is the key. And because so many people eat wrong, their nervous system can't take repetition. There's a story in the Bible where this woman was going before the judge, and she wouldn't stop going back for this judge. And she got on his nerve, and the judge told her, look, he said, I don't believe in God. I don't even believe in your God. But I'm going to give you what you're asking for so you can leave me alone. And that's what people don't realize, man. The power of repetition is you could break somebody down and get anything you want. Do whatever you want. If you can just be repetitious. Okay? So I don't know what's gonna happen today, but I know being out at the courthouse was not in the plans, cause I can't get out there for the hearing. So I'm gonna settle for Old Town. So I'm gonna go get on the subway and go down to Old Town, man, and sit there for a couple of hours, 2-3 hours, and get on the subway and come back home. But the fact that I'm there every day, see, I want to show people, I'm consistent. I'll come back every day. Every day that I'm not doing tours, I'll be right there. I sure will. And even when I do a tour, when I finish, man, I'll come and set up right there. All right? So once again, I'm talking to myself. I love it, boy. See, talking to myself, man, that's when you can experiment with some stuff. See, that's when you can sharpen your axe when you're talking to yourself. Cause if you are as enthusiastic talking to yourself, how you think you're gonna be, man, when you really get some listeners? How enthusiastic would you be if you had 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 listeners? to you at a time. Now, how would that make you feel? And see, a lot of people want that, but they don't know how it feels. Okay? Well. Oh, really? You're back, huh? I got a good mind to block you again, man. I got a good mind to block you again. I sure do. I got a good mind to block you again. Cause you know you don't have no respect, man. You're rude. You're disrespectful. And I don't have to tolerate your disrespect. It's just that. You ain't here to help me, man. How you here to help me? Ain't that some shit? Really? How you gonna help me? Let me hear that. Let me see. How you gonna help me? Because this might save your ass from not getting blocked. How you gonna help me? Let me see. Because this your get out of jail or motherfucker you blocked. So how you gonna help me? You better make that shit good too. Oh, there you go. See? There you go. See? There you go. There you go. You out. You out. You know, isn't it amazing? I have a tour business. That's see, people act like I don't do nothing. That I'm just sitting there with that sign every day. Man, I do the Black History of DC. You see that? That's what I do. Right there. That's what I do right there. If I ain't doing no tour, man, I got to keep my mind occupied. I gotta keep from being discouraged. I gotta keep from being despondent. I gotta keep from feeling rejected. You know, when nobody, I mean, as much as we talking about Black History now, and here we are in Juneteenth, and I'm not even busy. And I do the Black History of DC, and I ain't even busy, man. Ain't nobody even booked no tour for Juneteenth. Listen, 2017, Black History Month. Business was so bad, I was praying to God, please God, don't let me go out of business in no Black History Month with no black tours. Business was just that bad. Business was just that bad. I said, please, Lord, don't let me go out of business in no Black History Month. I couldn't take it. I wouldn't have been able to take it, man. I seriously wouldn't have been able to take that. And I didn't. I didn't go out of business. But it hadn't been easy. It hasn't been easy. You know, and you know, just to keep yourself motivated, keep yourself encouraged, and see that's what I think that's where a lot of people fall short, is they don't know how to keep themselves motivated and encouraged because they take it personal, and when they take it personal, you know, they start internalizing it. And when they internalize it, they're going to get depressed. They're going to get depressed. So I'm going I'm gonna go. Let me. What time is it? Let me see the time. Oh yeah, it's because it'll be about 4:30. Taking about an hour to get over there. So I'm gonna get ready now, and I'm going down to Old Town, man. I wanted to be out at the courthouse when they reading the verdict, but it must not meant because this morning, I ain't lying. This morning, I went and went and jumped on the bus and went down to Walmart. Got me some starch, got me some detergent, some bleach, and I got liquid starch and spray starch. 60 some dollars I spent this morning. And if it was meant for me to be out at the courthouse, I wouldn't have spent that money this morning. I still had that money. That money I would have been able to rent that zip car and run right out there. But since I can't worry about it. I can't be upset about it since I can't do it. Just do what you can do. And that's all I can do. All right? So listen, man. I see y'all. Thank you for joining me. All and for all the replay viewers, man. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it very much. See you later.